What if two stars who never appeared together on the same stage somehow became connected in the minds of millions of fans? At first glance, it sounds impossible. 2 different years. 2 different seasons of the same television show. No shared stage. No interaction. No official connection. Yet somehow, Songyun and Minghao became the center of a fascinating online discussion that has left fans asking one question. Is this simply an incredible coincidence, or has the audience created a story that never actually existed? Today, we're taking a closer look, not at a dating rumor or a hidden relationship, but at how one successful drama transformed the way viewers interpreted years of old footage. And by the end of this video, you may find yourself wondering whether fans were uncovering clues or creating them. Let's begin with the facts. In 2024, Minghao appeared as a guest during the recording of Season 5 of The Voice of China. 2 years later, in 2026, Songyun took the same stage during Season 7, delivering a duet that quickly attracted attention online. On paper, these are completely separate events. Different seasons. Different production schedules. Different guest lineups. There is no official evidence that the two recordings were connected in any way. That should have been the end of the story. But the internet rarely stops at official facts. Soon after Songyun's appearance aired, observant fans began digging through older content featuring Minghao. Before long, comparison images started spreading across social media. People lined up screenshots from both recordings side by side. They compared wardrobe colors, hairstyles, camera angles, even similar poses. Suddenly, what had once been two unrelated television appearances was being discussed as though they were pieces of the same puzzle. The question quickly became, why are so many people seeing connections where none officially exist? To understand that, we first need to understand the two stars themselves. Songyun has spent years building one of the most respected careers in Chinese television. Born in Sichuan in 1990, she entered the entertainment industry as a teenager and gradually worked her way from supporting roles to becoming one of the country's most recognizable actresses. Her breakthrough arrived with the hit family drama **** Go Ahead ****, where her warm, lively performance won widespread praise and earned major award recognition. Audiences appreciated her ability to make even ordinary characters feel authentic and emotionally believable. Minghao's journey looked completely different. Born in 1997, he first entered the entertainment industry through music after debuting as an idol trainee. Over time, he successfully transitioned into acting, steadily expanding his resume with historical dramas, fantasy series, and modern romances. While his career developed at a different pace, one thing became clear over the years. Few actors worked as consistently as Minghao. Project after project, he gradually established himself as one of the busiest young actors of his generation. For years, their careers moved on completely separate tracks. Different agencies. Different projects. Different circles. Nothing suggested they would ever become one of the entertainment industry's most talked about on-screen pairings. Then everything changed. Near the end of 2025, the two actors finally met professionally through the fantasy drama Xiao Yao. Even before filming had finished, leaked photos from the set immediately caught fans' attention. Their visual chemistry was obvious. Behind-the-scenes clips showed them joking together, laughing between takes, and creating a relaxed atmosphere on set. One Valentine's Day production video became especially popular after it showed the pair playfully throwing flour at each other until both were completely covered in white powder. The clip wasn't scripted. It wasn't part of the drama. It was simply two actors enjoying a light-hearted moment during filming. Ironically, their genuine interaction may have done more for audience excitement than any official promotional campaign. By the time the drama premiered, expectations were already sky-high. After release, the show's popularity surged across streaming platforms, and discussions about Songyun and Minghao quickly dominated entertainment forums. Many viewers weren't just watching the story anymore. They were watching the chemistry. And that's where everything changed. Once audiences emotionally accepted the pairing inside Xiao Yao, something interesting began happening. Fans started revisiting older interviews, older photos, older variety show appearances, even completely unrelated television recordings. Suddenly, material that had attracted little attention years earlier began receiving millions of new views. Minghao's appearance on The Voice of China in 2024 was one example. Songyun's appearance in 2026 became another. Neither recording referenced the other. Neither performer mentioned the other. Yet comparison videos exploded online anyway. Some fans claimed similar styling choices couldn't simply be coincidence. Others pointed out matching color palettes. Some even discussed similarities in camera framing. None of these observations have been confirmed by any official source. They remain entirely fan interpretations. But that's exactly what makes the phenomenon so fascinating. Entertainment researchers often describe this behavior as a form of fandom archaeology. Instead of discovering new evidence first, fans begin with an emotional attachment. Only afterward do they search through years of existing material looking for details that appear to support that feeling. In other words, the emotional connection comes first. The evidence comes second. Once viewers fall in love with an on-screen couple, almost every previous photo, interview, or television appearance can suddenly take on new meaning. A similar outfit becomes symbolic. A familiar expression becomes meaningful. A coincidence starts looking intentional. Whether those connections were ever real becomes almost secondary. The audience has already found an emotional narrative. This phenomenon isn't unique to Songyun and Minghao. It has appeared countless times across the entertainment industry. Whenever a drama creates strong chemistry between two actors, audiences naturally continue the story beyond the final episode. They revisit old interviews, search forgotten videos, analyze social media posts, compare timelines. Sometimes these discoveries reveal genuine behind-the-scenes moments. Other times, they are simply coincidences connected together through imagination. Neither outcome necessarily disappoints fans. Because for many viewers, the excitement isn't about proving something. It's about participating in the experience together. That brings us back to the original question. What exactly are people discovering? Are they uncovering hidden connections? Or are they creating them? Looking purely at the available facts, the verified relationship between Songyun and Minghao is straightforward. They work together on **Xiao Yao***. They displayed enjoyable chemistry behind the scenes. Their performances received positive reactions from audiences. Everything beyond that, including comparisons between television recordings 2 years apart, belongs to fan interpretation rather than confirmed reality. Yet dismissing those discussions entirely would also miss an important point. The conversations themselves reveal something significant about modern fandom. Today's audiences don't simply consume entertainment. They participate in it. They analyze details, build theories, share observations, create edits, and collectively expand the life of a drama long after its broadcast has ended. Ironically, these fan-created discussions often generate more lasting attention than traditional promotional campaigns ever could. Perhaps that's why this story has continued attracting attention. Not because 2 television recordings prove anything extraordinary, but because they demonstrate how powerfully a successful drama can reshape the way audiences see everything that came before it. Once viewers emotionally invest in 2 characters, even unrelated moments from years apart can begin feeling connected. Not because the facts changed, but because the audience's perspective changed. In the end, maybe people aren't actually searching for evidence. Maybe they are searching for emotion. A glance that feels meaningful. A coincidence that sparks imagination. A tiny detail that encourages endless discussion. Stories have always worked this way. Once they belong to the audience, viewers naturally begin filling in the spaces left between the lines. Some call that wishful thinking. Others call it the magic of storytelling. Neither answer is entirely wrong. So now we'll leave the final question to you. Do you think fans simply noticed an interesting coincidence between 2 completely unrelated television appearances? Or do you believe audiences naturally discover emotional connections that statistics and timelines can never fully explain? Share your thoughts in the comments below. After all, sometimes the most interesting part of a story isn't whether it's true. It's why so many people want to believe it. We'll see you in the next video.